Hello, hi there, and welcome to American Truck Simulator 1.49. I thought I would test it out a little bit, although I'm not going to buy a used truck. I was looking into it, so it was not, I mean, it's seems fully functional and so on, but I'd rather make a new truck and just gonna go through whatever get, worn down and need to be changed and so on. So I made this one, Dom's 379 as usual, but in a little bit different way I usually do. Um, with a red and white theme, scheme,
The American
scheme.
people are counting on you to drive.
We are going to haul this Terex crane, 79,366 pounds, to Kalispell, Montana. And we are currently in Lewistown, Montana. Let's go. What?
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
I don't know if there might be some optimization issues,
Continue
or
straight.
perhaps something that has to do with the moving trees.
Keep left. And pin. Turn left.
I'm not sure if the moving trees are a new thing or not. I'm not even sure they are moving.
Turn left.
But fact remains, I have at least 10 frames less than usual. And my only option is to scale down to 200% from 300, and that would result in a flickering in the distance, because the anti-aliasing still sucks,
Continue straight.
and this is the least amount of flickering I can get. Stop there.
Keep right. And pin. Continue straight.
So, but
Continue straight.
it's not that bad. It's just a tad above 45 frames per second. It's
Keep right.
doable. It's a slow
And
game,
pin.
like it's not
Turn
a
right.
shooter game or anything. It's pretty smooth anyways.
Turn right.
Turning indicator would have been good.
Keep right.
Sometimes I forget.
Continue straight. Continue straight.
So this is one of the very few trucks that I have painted rims on,
Keep right.
painted wheels.
And pin. Continue straight.
I always go with the chrome,
Continue
but
straight.
I wanted to try something different on this one. The red and white theme, so
Keep right. And pin. Continue straight. Continue straight. Keep right. And pin. Continue straight.
maybe have a little look, see what happens ahead of us. I still like the tone on the side windows. A little darker, I like that. That's how I would have it in real life. I would tone them ever so slightly, but still. Yeah, it would look like a bigger deal from outside, as the shadow is inside the cab, so from outside it would look darker anyway. And you would still see out during the night. I'm not entirely sure that I got the angles and the sitting position right, but I did my best. I should have known by now. I mean, I made a couple of these, so, but I'm not making them as frequently enough to remember my settings, which by the way is removed from the menu, and the only way I could access it is to press F4. I usually did not do that, even though it was there. I never learned, so I had to learn now to use F4 for mirror settings and position in the
Keep right.
driver's cab. think I'm a little bit too high. I mean, it's fine really, just I think I'm gonna try this anyway. And maybe turn my head ever so slightly to the right. See if I can nail it the way I usually sit. This is pretty low down. Gonna move the steering wheel forward a bit. Yep. So I only have one other truck with wide gauges like this one, so this would be my second. I'm usually not very fond of it, but if the style is right on the truck, I will use it. The idea was that my panels would have been, the dash would have been red as well, but this is a two-color livery, and it's the way it's divided, so I get the white interior, but it's fine. It would be a lot, maybe a little bit too much red anyway, since the frame is red. I mean the frame of the Jesus Christ, doors. I don't know, that's not a frame, that's, yeah, you know what I mean. And I'm also all over the place for some reason. The angle seems to be messing with me when I look to the right. I can't go straight with the truck. We're gonna stop.
Continue straight.
Oh, this is not it. I almost turned here. My God. Oh.
Continue straight.
Okay, so this is how he's gonna do it. This is how we do it.
Continue straight.
Hopefully we're gonna fit. Maybe not. We'll see. Oh boy. Yeah, we did. We did, and we had also space to spare. Room to spare. Alright, let's see. As it is, we don't have any damage either on the truck or the trailer. There we go. And our current weight is 119,870 pounds. It's a lot. So I haven't checked the load yet. I should have done it before we left, so I'm just gonna mosey myself a little bit forward and check it out. There's no other trucks on the scale what I know, so we'll be fine. Alright, let's check out the new truck. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy does it. Hang on, there we go. This is how she looks. Little Red Riding Hood. That's what I'm gonna call her. She's almost looks like a fire truck. And I did the same with the wheels on the trailer. What I would have wanted is a red stripe, just tad from the edge. But yeah, I'm not gonna look for a mod like that. I have plenty of mods anyway. It's just too much. This is it. Beautiful magnitude. Lowboy with a Jeep. From Pinga Trailers. Pinga Mods, I mean. Pinga Mods. She's a beaut. Also, I'm normally not very fond of painted bumpers on these. I just like the chrome, but since I went with the less chrome style on this one, more paint, also removed the chrome on these, so these are painted with the lights as well as the one below. Yeah, so this is how she looks. Let's get rolling. The thing is, I actually wanted to make a single lowboy for this one, but I have an issue with this since, hang on. God, that was intense. Gesundheit. Alright, the sneeze, I meant. So where was I? I was trying to explain why I didn't go with a single lowboy trailer this time. Is with this, the way I wanted it, the tractor is lowered and the bumper is big. So for two reasons, I might hit the bumper anyway, so it would hit the ground in a turn if it leans too much or whatever, and that's fine. I mean, nothing I can do about it. But then we have the other problem. If you have a regular low boy, it's gonna sit lower in the front as it's on its kingpin on the fifth wheel. Since that is lower, everything is lower. So this forward edge, just where the crane ends, below that's gonna hit the ground. So, and that can be really violent. It could throw you off to the other lane, and it could turn you around. It could do basically anything if you hit it hard, and you never know when it's gonna hit. So it's unevenness in the ground, and it doesn't scrape it like it should. It really digs into it and stops and throw everything around. So that's why I usually have to use the Jeep on this one, because then the lowboy itself get the regular
Continue straight.
ground clearance. So that's why this whole equipage is so darn long and big, because this was not meant to be a big one. I just wanted a lowboy, but I also wanted the tractor to be low, so it's a trade-off, but it's still fun.
Continue straight.
It's not often that I don't want to deal with a big equipment. I love it. Just that some days are, you just don't have what it takes. You're tired or exhausted, and you're gonna start driving this, and then it would be nicer with a, more simple setup that you can handle even if you're exhausted. So this one takes a little extra around the corners and everything. So you have to think, or you have to be focused. At least most of the times. Today is Saturday. I hope I'm gonna have a lot of energy during the whole day because I'm planning on streaming at least one more time today if I can. I want to try the train sim. Sim rail. It's a train sim, but it's not to be confused with Train Sim World. So Simrail released a big new update with new trains and
Continue straight.
seasons and moving trees and better lighting, everything. I was looking into it. It's a blast. It looks really good, and I want to try it some more. It's not easy to get a hold of the train in multiplayer since everyone wants to try the new
Continue straight.
multi-unit train that they released, commuter train. So yeah, I'm probably gonna announce a stream that I'm gonna hang in there for a while
Continue straight.
to get a train that is not taken, and then I'm gonna start the stream, or else it would be a lot of pointless content in the beginning of the stream where
Continue
I'm
straight.
waiting for to catching something or taking on something else that I can't finish because something might come up later. So
Continue straight.
otherwise, this update in ATS hasn't been bad in any way so far for me. I had to update a few of my mods, a few of my trailers, a few of my trucks. Other than that, even the NVIDIA filters that I used for enhanced image quality, the profile was still there, and I'm very happily surprised, I would say, because that just happens once before, and it was not even in this game, so it was in Red Dead Redemption, and that's
Continue straight.
it's always a little bit of inconvenience to have to deal with that every time you update a game or update your graphics drivers. But I didn't have to deal with that this time, so that was nice. Yeah, a lot of ideas. This potentially, I mean, potential game, no, game with a high potential gives you a lot of new ideas what to bring into this world, except for the fact that you would be able to at some point be able to load your own truck and unload it yourself. That would be,
Keep right.
the
And
strapping,
then
the securing
exit
the
right.
load, everything. That would be really cool. I mentioned that before, I know. But I was like,
Exit right.
how about different truck professions? Fire truck, uh, tow truck. I mean, tow truck, there is already a mod for that, but wouldn't it be cool if you could tow, you know, your real physics, real methods, accurate methods for towing a truck that's on the side or whatever, get it on, you know, turn it around and get it upright and get it from the place. That would be really cool. It would be a whole new game though, but I'm just thinking if they could pull off the loading part for these, that might give room for the other, so that you could tow, like advanced towing, advanced rescuing, stuff like that. But yeah, it's just ideas. It would be cool, but I'm not expecting it. It's quite a lot of work, and they have plenty with developing every new state, and they doing a great job with everything. I'm very satisfied with the progress in this particular game. I would not complain about anything. I would come with ideas, come with, you know, whatever, but I respect their work. I see that they're doing their best and they like what they do and so on. So that's nice. I hope everyone's having a wonderful start of the weekend. I know I had so much pain in my body from last week. I was working outside and it was cold and I was not used to it. And it was, you know, carrying stuff and a lot of hassle. So came home yesterday and my body was totally like aching everywhere. I'm like, Jesus. But it was good to be home, so. There's always days or weeks like that. You can't get away from it. So I was not sure which transmission I would pick. I mean, 18 speed, sure, but final drive, like the ratio. I had 4 different to choose from. I already forgot which one I chose. I think I went with the not the fastest, but the least to the fastest. So not the strongest. So I might have done a mistake, but so far this 800 engine is doing well. I hadn't had any issues, and I also like the RPMs to stay low on the freeway. I don't like to hear the engine struggle or, you know, have a high RPMs constantly. Just occasionally, but not constantly. And this is fine. We are down almost 1200 RPM. What is it? 65? No, it's not even. It's 55. 55 miles per hour. So I'm almost California speed here. I'm faster. I mean, it just feels natural. I'm not in a hurry, and I'm hauling heavy, so no reason to rush it.
Keep right. And then exit right.
For me, this always been a chill game, but
Exit right.
I have abused it as well, a lot. with abuse, I mean just, stressing my way through it. And it has its own charm, so it's fun to do it once in a while, just to stretch it a little bit and see how, for how long you can get away with going between cars and, going really fast and dangerous. But so I can see the fun
Continue
in it
straight.
in the simulator. But I was doing it for a long time because that's the way I upped my profile. Not this profile though, but my first profile. So I didn't want to cheat. Instead, I just sacrificed myself to do a lot of intense driving for a very long time. And that's typical me. I'm an idiot in that way, anyway. All right, I'm coming out. But I'm learning, hopefully, not to do stupid stuff like that. I mean, while you're young, you can take it for a long time. You can abuse your body probably and your mental health quite a lot, but there's gonna come a time when you can't do that, and that's a hard hit. You know, to realize, to accept, to change everything, and I don't know. It's just a game, but I do that in real life as well. That's why
Continue straight.
it's important to me. And that was that was the point of it all, because I didn't have to, because it was just a game, but I still did it. I still pushed myself, pushed myself like an idiot. So,
Continue straight.
with an idiot, I mean, I'm not supposed to do that. If my body can't take it, I'm not supposed to do that. I'm doing it anyway. So that that's the idiot part. I'm not saying everyone who's pushing themselves are idiots. Of course not. If they have what it takes and they can live with it, and don't damage themselves, then it's fine. Hurt themselves or others, it's totally fine. Good to see how far you can push yourself and see what you can accomplish with that. If not every time, but once in a while. After all, you're not a machine.
Continue straight.
Oh boy. Crown Vic. Nice. I love them Crown Vics. Not supposed to use the Jakes, especially not if it sounds like this, but here we go. What is it? Montana State Trooper or whatever?
Continue straight.
I love these murals, mural paintings. So beautiful. I love how they included so many in the game. That is taking things seriously and taking it, one step further, the magic step further.
Continue straight.
The step when you see difference and passion and dedication. That was close. But it was on my side still. We are going to Kalispell. I see my friend Vince is up. Wonder if he want to join me. He's not in the game though. He might be online but sleeping. I don't know. It's must be around 6 or 7 in the morning for him. tried a little bit yesterday just to see if it worked in convoy, and we didn't make it. We did make it work, but we didn't have time to drive. It was late for me, and he had other things to do, so. And he would get back, but at that time I would be sleeping, so. It's hard to drive the truck in a sleeping state. Although I've done it, I'm pretty close to sleeping state a couple of times in life, in real life. I don't know. I think I might consider myself lucky. Haven't fallen asleep like that. Also, I'm hyper, so I don't know. For that many times and for that long, a period I've been driving trucks, and once in a while you're not rested enough, and it's a long day. And after half a day, it really starts to get to you, and you're
Keep
sleepy,
right.
and you would have to stop and sleep, but you can't because there is no time. You're not allowed, but you're allowed to take a break of 1 hour, but that's just gonna make things worse if you fall asleep for 1 hour. For some it doesn't, for me it does. I'm even worth, Jesus, I can't speak, sorry. Worse shape when I'm after 1 hour of sleep instead of getting, at least 3 hours. I need at least 3 hours to be able to perform somewhat. 1 hour is just gonna make it's gonna make me into a zombie. That's not a good idea. Anyway, what happens times I almost fell asleep. It's like a constant struggle, of course, and it's like a very tiny periods of time, and I don't know. It just seems that I have never managed to fall asleep, like really fall asleep. And I can be grateful for that because that would have ended in a disaster. But still, so many times I've been tired and never really happened. Maybe someone's keeping me on my toes, or it's because I'm partially hyper in my brain that it's not allowed to fall into that state. But it's a struggle. It's a hell to try to stay awake like that. I would not wish it for anyone to try. Alright, I guess I might have hit that car, I don't know. I should have just taken whole two lanes, two whole lanes, I mean. That was reverse. See, yeah, I really need to occupy both lanes in this turn. And I usually do that, but I was not
Continue straight.
focused enough to recognize where I was. Yeah, but that was a long time ago with sleep, and it was not on daily basis. But I've been driving for a long time, many years, so it's gonna add up.
Continue
And you're gonna
straight.
have periods in your time when you just can't afford to stay homesick, and you push yourself through anyway. And those are the times when your body actually need rest, but you're not listening. You're not listening. It's money, 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 and it's make a living and whatnot.
Take the third exit.
So yeah, no wonder I got burnt out in the end. My body was like, "F you, I'm leaving." Darn it, I hit the curb anyway. Just a tiny bit, but that can be enough for them to cut a hole in the side of the tires with a heavy hole like this, heavy load. So you would not want to hit any curbs with this type of load ever, not even a tiny bit. And if you do, well, you better check the tire. See how it looks. It all depends on how sharp the curb is, obviously, and the angle and how it's divided. The force side. I mean, it's a couple of factors. I guess that needs to be filled for it to really cut hole in
Continue
tires, but
straight.
there's a big chance it could. High risk. So I really love the combination of white face on the gauges and red background lighting. It's really not easy to see the numbers though, I must admit. Orange would be better. So for some reason the red, that's for me. I have it's my eyesight, and I had a car that had let's see, no, it actually had blue numbers, but it was the same effect with that kind of blue that it's with this red. Then it would be a little, more turquoise, or it would be more, the the red would be more orange, then I would probably see it way better. And that's probably, that's a fact actually. That is a fact. So if I drive BMWs, I can see numbers just fine. If I drive an old Passat with blue numbers, I can't see anything. It's just a freaking blur. So it depends on white numbers are fine. It's something with the red color and the very blue, deep blue color. Same effect. But the red is worse, actually. Yeah. But I still see the numbers. I see the shapes. So I can't figure out what number it is, but it's not sharp. So maybe I would not see difference between 30 and 50 if they would not be in the right place. Because they are, I'll know the difference, but also I think it's different if it's a background lighting or if it's a front lighting. Like from the front, it wouldn't be as bad. So from the back, it seems like it's worse. Even though it looks way better and it's more clear. Alright, I don't know if we're gonna make it until the darkness falls. Yeah, we're gonna make it. 1 hour 44 minutes to Kalispell. This is a typical turn that could hit the bumper. It would feel like you hit something hard, just because it's digging into the ground, into the road. And definitely a turn where the lowboy itself would dig into the ground if it was not a Jeep on it ahead of it. So this configuration helps a lot. And I believe it actually helps on the truck as well. I'm not sure, but it seems to me that it's more pressure and it's simulated if it's a single lowboy, and the pressure on the kingpin on the fifth wheel would actually get the truck to be even lower than what it already is if the load is heavy enough. contribute even more to the risk of it digging into the street or the road in the
Keep left.
turn. Ooh, this feels so weird. It seems like I didn't hit anything because nobody was braking. They usually brake and stop before or after you hit them. And nobody did. I didn't see any brake lights at that point. I saw them later, but that was not the risk anymore. Okay, so for some reason the light changed on the numbers now. It looks more orange. What is that? That was weird. Really weird. Wow. Interesting. That seems wrong. Now it's not red anymore. Really odd. Wow, okay, well. I mean, it's not a problem, but I wanted it to be red, that's why I picked red, and now it's not red anymore, it's orange. Might be a bug though. Hang on. Not gonna fiddle with that right now. Yeah, it is what it is. Doesn't matter. Just a bit. It's not how I wanted it. See the red up in the radio? That's the red I chose. And now it's not red anymore. And that I never seen. That it changed color. So I used this color before and it doesn't change. But now it did. So seems the new, if they did, yeah, they did something with the lighting, didn't they? Or maybe they didn't. I don't know.
Continue straight.
Ground clearance over the rails here. Not that it matters. I never had an issue with rails, and that is strange since that is a big problem in the US. Lowboys getting stuck on
Keep
over
left.
rails like
And
that.
then turn left.
Not everywhere, but there are crossings that are really critical.
Turn left.
That was a little too far-fetched. So what happens if I turn this off? Yeah, they are freaking orange. They are not red anymore. Now it's dark for real, so Oh boy. Really good torque in this engine. Can go pretty low and still have the acceleration and power.
Keep right. And in, turn right. Turn right. Continue straight. Continue straight.
Hi Senna, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. How are you doing? You good? Writing what's good? It's a little confusing. I assume you mean. What game is this? This is American Truck Simulator 1.49, the new update.
Keep left. And in, turn left.
With a few mods though.
Turn left.
And this is what we're holding. We're holding a crane. For this, pretty heavy. All right, thank you very much. I appreciate it. You're welcome, and I hope you enjoy the content. I have different content, or from Truck Simulator, Euro Truck, American Truck. I drive trains and SimRail. Pretty neat train simulator if you like trains. A lot of fun. Where you can be a dispatcher as well as a train driver. And flight simulator, different type of flying, or from fighter jet to small general aviation aircraft, old aircraft, seaplanes, stuff like that. Bush flying. And
Continue straight.
that's all I think. That's all I do. Yeah. We're almost there. We just need to drive through Kalispell.
Continue straight.
It's on the other end of town, so that's where we're going. Then we're gonna spend the night and take on something else in the morning. Since usually we're not allowed to haul heavy equipment, wide equipment when it's dark. So this is maybe not okay, I don't know. Through a town with street lights, but I don't think it's gonna do any difference. That was close. That was really close to the curb. No, I don't know Free Fire. What's that? I should never heard of it.
Continue straight.
heavy. uh, it's on Play Store. All right. What is it about? What are you supposed to do? What is the point of the game? Oh, look. There's one of those. I don't know the name, but they are freaking hilarious. Hello. Look at me. Look at me. I'm here. Oh. Hey ho. Jamaica. You have a great truck culture in Jamaica. I follow truckers on Jamaica. Cool. You're probably the first one here. I'm glad. No problem, man. Whoa! That was really interesting. I didn't see that one coming.
Keep left. And pin. Turn left.
Oh, sorry. I'm uneducated. What is a gone game? I never heard
Turn left.
the definition before, actually. It's probably because of what kind of games I'm into and never heard of it. Oh boy. Oh, it's turning red. Let's drive.
You've arrived. It's been my honor and duty to see you through this mission.
Well, thank you. Like they say, even the sun has its spots. Yeah, I've done it in real life, truck driving, although not American trucks. So no bonnet trucks, no with long hood and stuff. But I have some reference and some knowledge. But yeah, thank you. All right, let's get rid of the load and gun game. Oh, okay. Gun game. All right, so shooter, first person shooter. That's what you're saying? Let's see. Yeah, we're not going to look for jobs right now. We are going to. Mm, let's see. Okay, Vince has gone offline, so he's not around. Yeah, so I'm just gonna start right here and turn off my blinkety blinks and winkety wanks and everything. And just gonna wait until the morning, which I would say 4 would be a good time. It's still dark, oh, somewhat dark. It's starting to. Never been to Jamaica. I'm definitely gonna go there, so that's on my bucket list. I wanted to go to Jamaica since I saw the movie Cool Runnings when I was a kid with John Candy, and I just love their style, man. It's or your style. it's it's laid back. I love it. So I'm definitely gonna go to Jamaica one day. Where in Jamaica are you? I don't know a lot of the towns though, but maybe what part of the island? Really? Is that so bad? I don't know. I think I have a good amount of sound input that I see on the stream, and I never had any complaints. So I don't know if it's. I don't know what I can do about it because everything seems normal to me and it's steady. So I see the input line. It's marked steady input at all times on my microphone. So sorry, not much I can do about it. You will have to turn off your volume or something. All right, let's see what we can find on the job market around Kalispell. We have a for what looks like a bulldozer, cat D11 from Kalispell to Kalispell. That seems a little bit. All right, we got a long haul here with a Volvo excavator all the way down to Redding, California, which of course would be nice, but I like to take this one instead. It's just the same kind of machine, same equipment, but it goes to Grand Cool. Cooley? Cool? I don't know how to pronounce it. But we have more. We have a larger cat because this is. No, it's actually. It looked larger, but it's not as heavy. So 123,000, but it's still heavy, really heavy. To Colville. We have to Kennewick. We have to Stockton, California. We have something that looks like part of the wheel loader. Big Bud. To Dallas. We have a running machine. Oh boy, down to Casper. Nah, I've been there not so long ago, so I'm not gonna go back. Let's see, what else do we got? Yeah, Lubbock. I can't pronounce it. I'm worst with. Really bad at pronouncing the names. Some of the names. Helena. We got a milling machine all the way down to Oklahoma City. That's a really long one. Should download game called Free Fire. Well, I'm gonna check it out, but I can't promise anything. I have plenty of games I'm playing, and I have only so much time. So yeah, I can't really start with another one, but I will check it out. Maybe I think it's fun. So, but if it's a shooter game, I used to love those, but I'm really slow now, so it's not as fun anymore. Like I'm slower, or at least I'm not slower. But if I'm gonna do it and do it right, I'm not gonna last for long. So I'm just gonna you know exhausted. We got the Sand Point. Two, yeah, I'm gonna take on these just for fun. Two big tires to Sand Point, and I think it might be almost where we're at. Well, let's see what it says on the. Oh yeah, it's just around the
Let's
corner.
go.
It's not
We
too
owe it to
far.
our children to have you arrive safely.
It's not too far away from here. So let's move over to that place and pick it up. Pick up those two tires. Onto Sandpoint. That it's like a short one, so that makes sense. Just
Turn right.
two tires in rush over to the next city, and after that we're gonna take on something heavier, bigger. How about some lights, sir? Thank you. So is it a multiplayer game, Free Fire? I would assume it is.
Keep right. And pin. Turn right. Turn right.
Yeah. Well, I would check it out, I promise, but I don't promise anything else. But I'll give it a chance. Alright. Turn right on red. Lovely American rules. I love it. If I'm the one turning. GTA, yeah, I play GTA. But not lately.
In 400 meters. Turn right.
For one, I don't play heists. I used to, but that's same thing. I'm getting easily stressed out, and I just don't find it as fun.
Turn
So
right.
I like cars. I like that kind of stuff. I like the businesses, so I do the businesses, the work with those, and you know, occasional
You've
side
arrived.
missions I
It's
can
been my
do.
honor and duty to see you through this mission.
But lately, like people, it seems like they don't like, or many people don't like GTA. Just have to ruin everything with weird mods. Main thing is they having fun in their heads. So as long as they having fun, it's a fun game. And if everyone else doesn't think it's fun, it doesn't matter. And I hate that attitude. So I don't play GTA as much anymore. And I think plenty of people would agree. It's not the same anymore because it's ruined by trolls and modders and people who are having fun, as they say. Well, it's fun for you. Alright, so I made a mistake here. Toot toot toot. That's another mistake. For one, I didn't pick up the the load I was supposed or activate the load I was supposed to activate, so I'm just gonna do it the easy way now, since I'm not gonna bother trying to turn around once more. This is where I'm gonna park, and this is where I'm gonna pick up the load if possible. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. But sometimes I can just hit and get this. So here we go. So this is where they wanted us to be. And yeah, next time I will do it right. I know I can. It'll always take some time, but I know
There
I
are
can.
those who would like to see you fail in your journey. That's not going to happen on my watch. Let's go.
So far, I haven't noticed any big differences in the update in the game. They say they changed the skybox. Okay, if you say so. But I know they added a few at least, so it might be this is the same
Turn
as
left.
usual. And I know when you're in photo mode, you can change. I think almost 13 different kind of, or 14 even, different kind of, um, you know, sky boxes for the picture. So I would assume all those sky boxes are active and working in the game as different weather configurations. So yeah, if you're here, Sina, you can check out Papa Bear Dave on Rockstar and add me. I mean, I might still play GTA once in a while, so. But don't expect me to uh,
Keep right.
play the,
And then turn right.
what was it? Turn right. Okay.
Turn right.
Play the heists because I just, well, one heist I can do, but I'm not gonna keep doing them. So. Also depends on which ones you're doing it with. So if you're doing it with
Continue
random
straight.
people, you don't know how they act, how they think, how they, go along with the heist. So it's better to do it with friends and have to be able to speak to one another at all times. Then I could consider doing heists, but I don't understand. Double PC, what do you mean? Um, okay. So, okay. No cross-play. I think that's what you mean. Okay. Well, then we can play. Obviously. What are you playing on? Xbox or PlayStation?
Continue straight.
Yeah, these tires are really big and wide. Bigger than I thought.
Continue straight.
Xbox. Okay, I hear you. Yeah, so Flight Simulator. That's a thing you can play cross-play on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. I have a friend I play that. He's on an Xbox. I'm on PC, so 360. An old 360, really? I used to have one of those. It's nice.
Continue straight.
Digging, 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 digging. Bidding, 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 bidding. Bidding, 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 bidding. Kalispell visitor information. Send you a PS5? I don't have a PS5, so I guess I can't send you a PS5. I'm sorry, I don't do any of that kind of thing, but like a giveaway, you mean? I'm not hooked up with any kind of giveaways, I'm sorry. I'm not big enough. Or I don't know how to do it. That's also
Keep
truth.
left. And 10.
See,
turn
now
left.
they are red again. They appear more red at least.
Turn left.
That's a good lighting. Oh man. Send you a PC. You're cute, man. I only have one PC and that's what I'm playing on. If I give it away, I don't have a PC to game on stream for it. So I'm sorry, you will have to check out other channels then. Good luck.
Continue straight.
I don't have a public Instagram, sir. I'm sorry. No. Sorry, man. This is a beautiful stretch. Oh boy. This is not easy. Driving backwards. Alright, not gonna do it. I'm Dave. We don't have to stop.
Continue straight.
This is gonna be tight. Geez, I want to reinstall my mat VT yards. This whole area underneath us is open for driving, and that one. Actually, there's a road on the other side of the stream, on the side of the river. That's not even here, and there's a lumber yard just on the right side here, which is not in the game. It's a huge area actually opening up. Not only that, but the next intersection we're gonna be coming to, when we get to take a left, we would be able to actually keep going straight up, straight ahead on a gravel road, and it would be like a big garage in the woods. Really nice. And also a whole area all the way up to the Canadian border, or down on this side of the Canadian border. Maybe it actually might be crossing the border, but on a really small road, I believe. Anyway, I haven't been updating it, and I can't find the update file, so how I would update it, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but it's not as simple as with all the other developers, third-party developers, and all I can do is rebuy the product, and that's not how, I'm sure that's not how it's supposed to be. But just the other head, it would just continue to go straight into the woods, and this whole area is remade basically on the other side of this intersection. And there would be another lumberyard, sawmill, whatever, on the right there, behind those trees over there, the ones closest. So really cool, and I miss it. I used to use that yard as a starting point, and also do a couple of local deliveries with lumber or with logs, and I miss it. A lot of hearts going on in the chat. Never had that before. Almost there. I don't know, it looks slightly different on the left side here. I don't know if they actually changed the foliage a bit with the trees. I don't know. Kind of looks like they did. That's weird. I go here pretty often. Or maybe it's not. Just
keep right. And
some momentary confusion. Oh boy. I could actually go right here, but since I wide load, I don't know if I can get by, but it's worth a shot.
Turn right.
I don't have to. They're already rolling. Good thing he was about to turn, otherwise I couldn't use that space at all. Oh man, something is going on with the gearbox. Okie dokie.
Continue.
There we go. trying to flow the gears, but it seems way harder than it usually is, so better use the clutch. I'm gonna lift her up a bit, since we're gonna be might be using sidewalks. No, not really, but alright, bye Senna, glad to have you. Have a wonderful day or evening. What is it? Morning.
Turn right.
That's not us.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Oh man, I think I messed this one up. I should have used a lot more space. You know what? I might just continue to the next one, because I'm almost 100% positive I'm gonna nail that water post on the right. Whatever you call it, water post, water something.
Make a U-turn. Let's keep our enemies guessing.
This is way better, even if it's a slight detour.
Make a U-turn. Let's keep our enemies guessing.
Yeah, let's, Mr. Freeman, let's. So, I really like these mirrors, except for the fact that they are so... No. They're not in the front, basically, so you need to turn your head a lot to see. But they are really large and big, and it's easy to see through them. That is a good thing, but it's a lot of head movement to actually see something. Alright, easy, easy, easy. That's about it. Something like that. There we go. Might not fit, but I'm gonna do my best to do. Oh, we did. Good. Good. And here we are. Let's get rid of that and see what we can find for the next, and I'd say final one. Current job offers. We have to Wenatchee. Moab. Salmon, that's a nice one. Oh boy. That's a nice one. But I have done it many times, but well, I have done most of it many times. Oh, I guess we're going to salmon. Yep. Yeah, that's all right. This is cool. It's not a heavy one though. Not a heavy one. It doesn't have to be though. It's yeah. Give me that. Give me that JCB. All right. And take a quick walk around. There we go. Crawling up underneath the truck.
The time has arrived, President Wazer. The world awaits your commands.
And I'm actually gonna... We'll see which exit I'm gonna be using.
Turn left.
Really? That figures it's a Tesla. AI is smart, but not so smart.
Keep right. And then turn right.
They want us to go through the city. I usually don't do that. And I'm not gonna do it since this is even a bigger equipment than in the real game. So more axles. Gonna be a mess. I might be able to do it, but
Keep right. Take the first exit, President Wazer.
and I took it anyway. Didn't matter how much I was trying not to. I went over the curb anyway. That sucks. I still have fuel.
Continue straight.
Morning, Papa Ghost. Welcome to the stream.
Turn right.
How are you doing?
Keep left.
Good to hear. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks. It's weekend. Always do good on the weekends, usually. Yeah, it's been a hard week. My body was aching from working outside a lot, but it's better now. I never seen you around in the chat before. If you're not perhaps someone who changed their name, that happens. Just updated my DOMS 379. See, Papa Ghost. And my see, the heart is in the way. I have no sound. Yeah, it does.
Keep left.
It's interesting. It's always the thing I fear about updates when things stop working, but they're probably gonna figure it out. You're probably not the only one. All right, welcome. Glad to have you. So this is your first time. All right, that was the last gear anyway. These scenes are way too short. This is a better one, in my opinion. They should be quite long anyway, so sometimes the truck already has passed the camera, and that's the one I really don't like. Just catching the side and the rear basically, not the front. Are you using his engines? Let's see. So I'm hooked on the Z-Mods engine packs. Any kind of engine, I love their engines. So such a professional recordings and high quality product. So since I started with Z-Mods, I'm not even interested. I tried a couple more. There are a few decent ones out there, but usually at some point on their what would I call it, like at some RPMs you can hear the repetitive what is that, like Jesus, I forgot the name, the loop, most of them. So, and some of them you don't, but then it can be some other weird thing that I don't like. So I'm very picky, but man, it's worth it. All right, I haven't checked that out, so I don't know. It might be. I mean, there might be plenty of good mods out there.
Continue straight.
For one, I've been using JC Sound Pack before I went into Z-Mods. That's a freeware on the workshop. Has pretty good engines, I'd say.
Continue straight.
As well. But yeah, I should check it out. But you know, for myself, then other my friends, you know, usually we're playing in convoys, and I'm always the one bringing in new mods left and right, and they will have to deal with that every time if we're going to be able to play together. So it's been a lot. So I just decided I'm going to take it easy. But on the other hand, I started to drive with a new friend that he likes to try out mods. So I'm going to leave it to him. If we both are going to try out mods, it's going to be, you know, 200 mods, 300 mods eventually. So I'm just trying to take it easy. I have plenty of mods and plenty of engines, and all of these engines, it's open definition as well, so you can add power if you want that, or you know, remove Jake brakes. Or I would never remove Jake brakes, but you could if you wanted. You can add Jake brake, but that's only one engine in the Z-Mod that I know that doesn't have a Jake brake. That's the 3408 V8 cat
Keep left,
engine,
and then turn left.
and that one doesn't have a Jake brake, and that bugs me. So I tried to add it, but you know, the effect is there, but you can't hear the sound because there are no sound. You would have to include it in some way from another engine, and that would probably not be accurate since it's a V8. I don't know. DD60s are really good. Yeah, this is a DD60, but it's Z-Mods. And I'm gonna show you this. Let me know if it's better or worse. My guess is I don't think you can compete with this one, but we'll see. I mean, I don't know how it comes through with the in the stream, but hang on to hear the Jakes. Just gonna get a little speed first. The acoustics are crazy. These are the three. Yeah, it's if you have the right amount of, your audio settings with the enhanced bass, man. I mean, I never heard anything like it. So there are plenty of awesome engines in the Z-Mod collection, but this one, I mean, who needs another engine like? So I'm trying to vary it. I don't want to have DD6 in every truck I make, but I'm trying to, find engine-wise what goes with the style of the truck and how it looks. If it's a little, you know, cell one, I don't want it to be loud. Maybe then I would pick something else like a Cummins ISX or a Cummins. I like the Cummins. Which one is that? The Signature. That one has a really good sound. Then they have, I wonder if it's the N14 with two different. So you have either big pipe, big stacks, 8-inch or whatever recorded. Then you got the 5-inch. So it's a whole different kind of characteristics on the sound. And I bought both of them because I like them in different ways. So it's so cool if you can just find the sound for the truck. That's kind of cool. It's a great looking truck. I love dumps. Yeah, I love dumps as well. So far it's the best 379, but I haven't tried John Ruda's yet, and I want to do it, but I have reasons for not trying it. I had bad experience with Blue Line mods. I bought it and it was twice as cheap as any other truck. No, sorry, that's twice as expensive. That's what it was. It was twice expensive, and it's a good model and all. It's really cool, but it has plenty of lacks. So why would you pay twice the money for plenty of lacks? I don't know. And that was a really good looking 379 with the old panel, the old dash, the square one that I really like. I used to drive Viper 2's 379 with the same panel, but I think no one is there to update it anymore, and last time I was trying, the GPS didn't work, although the truck still did. So it's drivable, and I have like at least 12 different trucks made from the same mod, but I usually don't drive them because I don't want to use the overlay. I rather use the little GPS. So that's why I bought Blue Line mods to get that dash. And I was ranting for episodes over my disappointment. And but I kept it. I believe there was no refund. And I looked into it at some point. I was not 100% sure, but I didn't bother. It would cost me even more energy to find out and do all that. So get in touch with him and everything, and I just didn't have it in me. So that's why I haven't bought John Ruda's yet, because I was like, nah, it's enough for now, you know. Maybe in the future I'm gonna buy it. It's probably pretty good. Hater builds. Yeah, yeah, very customizable. Yeah, I like that. So that was another thing with Blue Line mods. The custom options were so bad. I don't know why. He would exclude really important stuff that you usually, what customization is all about. And I was like, okay, well. So I get it. There was some story about that developer. He was, I don't know if he was finding himself without a job after COVID, and he started doing that, and so I guess that would be the reason for the pricing. He kind of tried to make somewhat of a living out of it, and I can get that, so I could support that. But still, I'd like him to keep going and improve the product. But I haven't seen anything about it. On the other hand, I haven't looked into it lately, so it's possible that he did something more that I don't know about. We have green light. Yeah, so I have the glider of John Ruda, and well, I'm not very happy with the modeling on that one. It's fine, it's okay, but it's not all that. This is way better, in my opinion. Even though you can put stuff in it in the driver's cap to get a personal feeling of it, but except for the dice. But I'm telling you this: the cord that it's moving, that's a big plus. That's a very big plus. So that actually goes in front of any freaking dog on the dash or glasses or whatever you would put there. I would rather have this cord moving instead of it being static. That bugs me a lot. So John Ruda, his cords, as I know it, are still static. Am I right? Let me know if the new one is... Uh-oh. What is going on? What is going on? Are we losing effect here, or what is going on, sir? Oh, you're sleeping. I get it. Yeah, it was a long day. I can see that. Maybe pull over? No? Alright. I shouldn't talk. Sleepy sleeperson. The digital gauges, yeah, I don't like them. I would love them to be like an option, because there are probably people who loves them as well, and I don't wish them any harm. But I would also have regular old-time gauges all the way. So he could do a couple of touch-ups on this one as well, I think. But it seems to me he had to... it was kind of like, if I understand it correctly, it was kind of a sacrifice for him just to do the update for 149. So I guess he doesn't have a lot of time to make changes to this mod anymore. It's fine, but it would be nice at some point. Yeah. So one more about the Blue Line mods. Also, I think, I don't remember now how it was, but I know if you had to have the long frame. Yeah, the long frame was just 3 axles, so 2 in the rear, and I usually want them to be 3, either tri-drive or a pusher axle. And if you wanted that, you had to go with a shorter frame. Why the heck? Why? Like, why is that a thing? Why would you, if you do all the work do the modeling, why wouldn't you put a third axle on a long frame as an option? Like, leaving stuff like that out. No antennas, I think there is one antenna or two, but they are like hardly visible. No stuff like that. Or was it more weird reflections on the inside of the sun shade, no, the visor? So you had to pick a painted one because otherwise the reflection would freaking get you dizzy because it was so overwhelmingly zoomed in on the street. And by the way, how would you see the street? How would they ever reflect the street? You have the bonnet in the way, you have the driver's cabin in the way. It's not even possible, and no shade. So not enough. Not like this one. It's pretty dark,
Keep right.
like it should be.
And then exit right.
Stuff like that, you know, the blue line mods I'm talking about. It just left out so many things. Okie dokie. So this is what we're doing now. Oh boy. All right.
Exit right.
Well, Mr. Freeman, I have to disappoint you. I'm sorry. We're not allowed. So we're just gonna see if we're gonna pick another exit. Yes, sir. We will exit. We will go this way. I guess. Go back and we can go this way. It's no biggie.
An elite team has been assembled to guide you. Let's get started.
Oh boy, that's a flying truck. Oh, hoo, hoo. The fire truck that wanted to fly, wanted to be an airplane, get airborne. He got so excited when he saw me, like, oh, there's another fire truck, but it wasn't. I just looked like a fire truck. No problemo. So it's going to be interesting later on. I'm planning to stream the SimRail with updates and the new stuff, so it's going to be interesting if I'm going to be able to occupy a train in multiplayer that's one of the new ones. It's,
Keep right.
You don't get a
And
fair
then
shot,
exit right.
and it's Saturday, and everyone's gonna be playing it.
Exit right.
We will see what happens.
Take the first exit, President Wazer.
Hold it down the windows a bit. This muffled sound makes me, in my headset, it's kind of makes me feel a little bit sick. It's too muffled. I have pretty high bass, so that's probably why. My settings are like that. I like bass, but I don't like that. That's overwhelming. And that was, I believe it was the 147 or 148 update. I think he did that. I approve of it somewhat. It's nice if you're talking with someone because the noise goes down. You can just wind up your windows. But I think it goes down a little bit too much. It's almost like in a music studio or something. It's so muffled. I don't know. I actually liked it before. It was just enough. When you wind it up the windows, it was, you know, a different kind of sound. It was a little bit quieter, but not too much muffled. Not too muffled. Yeah. Alright, let's see what... this is a good angle. We can use this. Somewhat of a good angle. Oh boy. Maybe I was too late. Oh, yeah. Alright, that was okay. Let's see where we're going, shall we? So we're gonna stay in the left lane, I believe.
Continue straight.
I mean, I would do that. We got trees, parked cars on the right. We got people turning right, Oh, he was actually running red light, sir. Wow. He was probably halfway out already, so it was just a trigger to trigger him to continue. Just like my front wheels are over the line, I might get triggered and just go for it. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Continue straight.
She's so low. Look at her. It's just like scraping. If I'm gonna do one, just hang on. Let's see if I'm gonna do a braking. If it would bury the bumper. No, it didn't. But it's close. It's gonna probably hit the ground a little, doink, like that. Oh, okie dokie. Let's go.
Continue straight.
I'm being bad. Using the Jake brake in the city, in the town.
Continue straight.
I think at some point we need to find a spot to spend the night because
Continue straight.
we're not gonna make it all the way down. Of course not. Not supposed to drive this during the night, so
Keep left. And then turn left. Turn left.
I'm gonna have a lot of things in my gearbox. So the condition I would be interested in. Still 0%. It doesn't say anything, but maybe that's the thing. So how would you see the condition? Diagnostics. All right, we got 2% of the tire wear. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I thought the skyboxes was pretty fine until now as well, but I touched the subject before. I think the difference is, I'm not sure. I can be wrong, but I can be wrong. But I know for sure that we have more options when we're going to take pictures. So that would probably include the ones that are active like this. So this is the 10th, so that's a new one. So yes, this is probably a new one like that. I thought we had like six or seven. Seven. We had these five, six, seven, maybe eight. I'm not sure. But then all of these are probably new ones, or uh, yeah, I think so. And that was not the best angle to demonstrate it. Let's try from here instead. So we got now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, This one I'm pretty sure I haven't seen, so this is probably the one we have now. This one I haven't seen. Oh, wow. Ah, yeah, you're right. You're right. It's amazing. I haven't looked into it that much yet. I just noted that we had more to choose from. So yeah. I would like this light to be more annoying, like brighter right in your freaking face. You would have problem not to see. I mean, to see. You really need the shade for that. That would be my only remark. Hopefully no one's coming. Jeez. Jesus Christ.
Continue straight.
How about... I forgot something actually. No, they're on. My wigwags, my strobes, my... I don't know what they called, but... The lights. Blinking lights.
Continue straight.
Really nice sound. I love it. Gotta get some work done. Enjoy your stream. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, hopefully. I look forward to that. Have a good day.
Straight.
Oh, here's another one.
Keep right. And pin, turn right. Turn right.
Man, it's right. Oh, no, not stopping now. I'm gonna stay in the left lane since we got a wait station on our left further on, so. Okay, thanks a lot, Papa Ghost. Have a good one. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I know where we're gonna spend the night, since we're gonna stop at the wait station and we got space there, so that would be pretty convenient. It's a big area, so even if we're not gonna pull over for weighing the truck, we still pull over for taking a nap, have some rest. So I think I need to change the lighting setting on my camera because I see that it's really dark now.
Continue
And
straight.
we should pull over anyway, so that's perfect. I usually do it one intersection prior to the next one you should, because I don't have to deal with the traffic lights for one and the other cars. That's why I usually go this way. Since the traffic is not overwhelming in here, it's doable, but
Keep left.
if it
And
would be,
then turn left.
I would probably go the other one, take the other one. Here we go. Oh man. Ah, that didn't work. Darn it. Darn it, Darlene. I messed up. I have to do this one over. Let's try once more. I just don't know how, but I will come up with something. Darn it. So it doesn't take that much of space, but I messed up. I was too early and too shallow the turn, I guess. If you can call it that, I don't know what you would call it, but let's try again and do it differently. Wow, don't want it. Oh, sorry. It's still there though. Alright. This is gonna be way better. But there's not much space, as you can see, to get this done anyway. Alright, let's see. There we go. 90,078, so not too bad for this kind of equipment. It's not too heavy. Everything is relative, of course, but... Oh, look at that. Oh, boy. Ah! That's nice. That is nice. Alright, so I'm going to turn around and snap a picture from the other side because this is unreal. There we go. It's kind of nice. Let's take a picture. Let's take a picture. Let's take a picture of this one. Let's use this picture. Let's use this picture as some other, thumbnail. Okay. Yeah, well, it was cooler from outside. I don't know. The camera, maybe can do some changes here. See if I can. What happens with this? Okay, so it's actually. Oh, I see. So different type of. Oh, now it's gone. No. Why? Why? Oh no. It's like, yeah, you're gonna snap that picture because it's gonna disappear. Oh man. I took at least one from inside though, but. Alright, let's spend the night. And let's start, let's say, 4 in the morning. Let's see what we get. Bam. Oh, it's back. Nice. Alright, gonna take the picture now. Gonna take the picture now. Yeah. Just like so. And where is that? It's here. 4 in the morning we get. Oh, this was actually better than the last one. It's kind of like larger, bigger, bigger and better. Wow. Ah, I can't really find a good spot. Maybe I'm gonna use a different kind of angle here. Something like this. No. This is a good one. There we go. All right, let's get going. How about our fuel? Well, we don't have to refuel, but just so we have something to do. While it's getting brighter, we can just get out of the truck. Not gonna occupy the whole refueling area with freaking long
Let's get going.
wide trailer.
Leaders of many foreign nations await your arrival.
I'm just gonna have a look. This looks so good. This looks so good. What? Oh. Alright. I'm a little short.
Keep left. And then turn left. Turn left.
There we go. Let's fill her up. So what I'm gonna do now is save the game because I'm gonna fix the camera, my wheel cam. Sorry. And if it would crash when I'm out of the game, I don't want that. So there we go. And let's try to see if I can manage this. There we go. I got this one. We got configure. Then we got this one. There we go. Apply. That's gonna be way better. Back to the game. And runs. Oh shit. Okay. There we go. Now back to the game. Now that's way better. A little brighter. You can bet your sweet something that I'm gonna take a couple of pictures here as well. Definitely gonna do that. This is just too good not to. Oh boy, that's nice. McDonald's too. That's great. All right, let's see. I need to change blurriness on the background a bit. There we go. How about saturation is good. Yeah, not too bad, but not that good either. I'm not very impressed. I don't know. It's, oh, all right. Whatever. Let's keep going. In my head, it would end up being way better, but that's in my head that. It's, no. This is so typical. It won't attach because it's not physical. It's not there. I just need to be at the right spot at the right time, going really slow, and then it would just hook on. Like, that's really annoying, but that's what it is with some of the trailers, modded ones. Just have a different type of. Maybe I'm not high enough. Let's see.
Our mission is to
There we
secure
go.
the safety of the American people, including you. Buckle up.
Oh my, that was not. There we go. I accidentally applied my differential brake. Differential lock, not brake. Alright, let's keep moving. Man, what is going on with the gears? Alright, let's pull. Weird effect of accelerating, decelerating. I don't know what that is about. It's back and it's really bad. Usually when you take your load on that area, you get that one, like going faster and slower, faster and slower. But obviously it's
Keep left.
here as well.
And then turn left. Turn left.
Mm-hmm. Going to a left turn. train! We're gonna race the train. Yeehaw!
Continue straight.
That didn't go on for too long. Oh boy, I'm all over the street. Road.
Continue straight.
Get rid of the Jake in an uphill, that would be advisable. But now we need it a bit, at least. good old friend Soren.
Continue straight. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. Keep left. And then turn left. Turn left.
Back in Salmon. I'm actually gonna take this entrance here. I think this is wider. Although, hang on, I think I know where they want me to put it. So it's actually might be easier. I'm not sure, but it might be easier. I have a second plan anyway, so.
In 400 meters, turn left.
Well.
Turn left.
Try to take a left here at once. I think I'm gonna put my differential into. Good luck.
Make a U-turn.
Up the hill,
Keep
up
going.
the hill, up the hill. We will pull this machine up the hill. Okay, I thought we would put it
Make a
here,
U-turn.
but it's not here. It's
Keep going.
just
Guessing.
to the right. Coming from the wrong side, but it doesn't matter. In the end, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. Doesn't matter at all. Not at all, not at all. Something a little bit like this. There we go. All right. Thank you so much for watching. This was the last one for today. We'll see if I'm gonna stream some sim rail later on. I don't want to do that too late because obviously gonna lose the sunlight in the game as it is set up like in real life multiplayer. So hope to see you next time and have a good one. Bye bye.